Today on the show, we're going to be talking to Pam Hurt with 210 Home Warranties, talking all about home warranties. And Pam, appreciate you being here with us.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate you asking me.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to dig right in. And so a couple of things that I wanted to kind of talk about today. I know a lot of our buyers and sellers, hear about home warranties, but they're not always sure exactly what that is.
Right.
And so, talking about buyers first, what I would say is, I want to make sure that our buyers understand when they have a home warranty as part of the contract, what that really means for them. And so I think, if you could maybe explain a little bit of an overview of what that buyer is getting with that home warranty, I think,
Sure.
we could clear that up for everybody.
Okay, sure. What home warranties cover are the major systems and appliances in the home. So the plumbing, electrical, heating and cooling systems, the major appliances in the kitchen. There's also washer and dryer coverage available. And what we cover is the failures that happen due to normal wear and tear. So, just because you live in the house and use the systems and appliances, they fail over time. So homeowners insurance is the catastrophic things that happen. Being here on the coast, hurricanes, storms.
We know that all too well.
Yes, all that. That's homeowners insurance. Homeowners insurance excludes normal wear and tear. Okay. And so that's where home warranties pick up. We cover the normal wear and tear failures, and we exclude the catastrophic.
Okay. And so from a buyer perspective, the typical home warranty is a 1-year coverage, is that correct?
Correct.
Now, if they wanted to extend that coverage, do they have certain options that they can do or ask the seller to extend it, or is it strictly a 1 year?
So they can purchase up to 3 years at closing if they want to do that initially, because our first year pricing is a discounted price associated with the real estate transaction. So they can lock into that price for up to 3 years. Okay. Otherwise, if they just get the 1 year, it's renewable each year. And of course, if they purchase 3 years, they could continue renewing after that. Like I've had it on my home for 13 years now.
And so, and since you say that, you've got it on your home, so that's another thing I don't think people know. We're talking about a real estate transaction where you're making a purchase, but this goes out to any homeowner. Like if I've been in my house for a couple of years, but if I wanted to get a home warranty, then I can come to you and we can do a 1 year or whatever warranty at that time. So it's not just exclusive to the actual purchase of the home on the front end.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
good
that's
to know.
typically when it happens, but yes, not exclusive to that.
Okay, that's good. And so, keeping buyers in mind, when they have that home warranty, what do you see, in the day-to-day in terms of, what are the top 3 things, I guess, that a potential buyer, is going to see in terms of a claim? Like, what claims do you guys see come across your desk most often?
Right. Our top 3 claims are HVAC, kitchen appliances, mainly the refrigerator, and water heaters.
Okay. I know HVAC is obviously one that we see a lot of, when our clients call us and things like that. So, digging into that a little bit, what does, that HVAC, coverage entail? Like, is it standard, or do they need to get on some riders or some add-ons that cover them a little more completely? I mean, can you tell us a little bit more about the HVAC coverage?
Sure. So we have 2 levels of coverage with 210 Home Buyers Warranty, our standard or supreme for buyers. And the HVAC is included in both for buyers. If you think about it in general, with the standard coverage, it's going to cover the mechanical things of the HVAC system and the equipment and the installation. Sure. So what's, if we need to replace the evaporator coil, or the fan motor, those types of things. So the equipment and the installation would be covered in that. Okay. Or if we were replacing the whole system, same thing. The standard would cover the buyer for the equipment and the installation. Okay. The Supreme includes that, plus gives coverage for the permit, which we have to have a permit when we're replacing the whole system. Sure. Also covers for refrigerant recovery, all the disposal fees, and gives up to $250 for modifications and up to $250 to bring it up to code. Okay.
And what, for each one of those policies, what kind of deductible are we looking at on each one?
So $100 service fee.
Okay.
They can purchase the service fee buy down, which is $50 to add that to the coverage,
okay.
and gives them a $75 service fee instead of $100.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, that's good information to know for sure. So I want to switch gears for a second and talk about the seller side. I know we tend to steer more towards the buyer side when we talk about home warranties, but I think one of the things that our sellers really don't know a lot of the time is that, you know, you can get a seller warranty when we list the house. That's not uncommon, but I'm not sure that all of our sellers really understand what the benefits of that are. And so could you share a little bit more about that with us?
Sure. National Association of Realtors tells us that 83% of buyers are going to ask for a warranty.
Sure, right.
So the seller can go ahead and enroll in it, like you were saying, in our complimentary listing coverage, and it gives them the coverage while the house is listed. So if something were to break while the home's on the market, they can use the warranty. If eligible failures come up on the home inspection, they can use the warranty for those repairs as well. So it can help in the repair negotiations when you get to that point.
Yeah, and I think that's, you know, one of the biggest ones that people don't think about is because, you know, if you have some electrical items or whatnot that, you know, and that's always phase 2 of the negotiation where it can get kind of a little sticky. And so, you know, something comes up, we can submit that, and there's a chance that your claim could be paid on that, and it's less out of pocket for the seller. And so that's definitely important to know, and we try and explain that, you know, when we do that. The other question I'll have on that is, so let's say, you know, they want to get the home warranty. You know, do they have to pay for that up front, or how does that work for the home warranty on the listing side?
So for the sellers, all they would need to do is tell you that they want to have the coverage, and you would enroll them, and nothing is paid up front. So they just would enroll in the coverage, and it's paid at closing. If the house does not close, they don't pay us for the warranty, even if we make repairs.
Exactly, and that's the thing is, so, you know, and the reason we bring that up is that if, like you said, 83% of buyers are going to ask for it, and it's going to wind up on the contract anyway, as a seller, why would you not go ahead and get it if you don't have the upfront cost? And it could provide dividends for you if you run into some repair issues, things like that, or something happens during the listing period. So it's kind of extra insurance is the way we look at it. So appreciate you explaining that to us. Is there any other things that we're missing, things that you're seeing out there in the marketplace, home warranty wise, that we need to be advising our clients of that you see on a regular basis? So
I think back to your point with the sellers, you know, many times they think it's too good to be true. You know, there's a catch somewhere. You know, our listing coverage is truly complimentary to the seller. So if the house doesn't close, we just cancel it out for them. So it's a great tool for them to have and to help set their house apart. Like you said, buyers are going to be asking for it. And National Association of Realtors also says homes with warranties in place sell for a higher sales price. So they're going to get more.
Well, there you go.
For
you get
their
2 for 1.
So it'll more than pay for the cost of the warranty.
We're always looking for trying to get our sellers the most money. So that's a good thing to remember. But yeah, well, we appreciate you coming out and sharing that little bit of information for us today. But if somebody has questions on home warranties, obviously they can reach out to us. But you know, how could they get in touch with you if they had a question about getting a warranty on their existing house?
So sure, my email is phurt@2-10.com, or my phone number is 910-524-1842.
All right, well, Pam, we appreciate you coming in today. Thanks for the time as always, and we appreciate all the help and stuff you give our clients.
Appreciate y'all very much.
All right. Take care, guys.
Thank you.